Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about some of the important things everyone should know about life. But before we start looking at these things one after the other, please, if this is your first time of coming across my video, please make sure you share these videos to your friends and loved ones and also your families so that they will benefit from it. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do make sure to do so. Now let's look at some of the things everyone should know about life. We'll be looking at these things one after the other. Number one, wake up early. You need to wake up early. Those who wake up early tend to perform and do better than those who wakes up late. If anyone should wake up early and you wake up late, that person that waked up early is already ahead of you. So you should take note of this. It is very important. So you should learn to wake up early. You have more time and less stress. By the time you wake up early, you will indulge in your daily activities early. You will have more time to perform your daily tasks, which will result to less stress. But by the time you wake up late, you will be rushing to indulge in your daily activities, which will cause you more stress. This is very important. So learn to perform your tasks, your activities early. This is very important, and in the long run it will help you. When I say it will help you, I mean it will help you. So always wake up on time. Don't lazy around. Strike the deal. Hit the iron when the time is still hot. This will help you to reduce stress and you will have more time. Then number two, make your bed. Make your bed. Invest in yourself. By the time you invest in yourself, my dear brothers and sisters, by the time you invest in yourself, when it will set the wind, by the time you invest in yourself, it will set the wind for the turn. This is also very important. The reason why you see most people struggling and suffering today, it is because when they were young, they never invest in themselves. Most of these people you see suffering today, when they were young, they had the opportunity to go to school. They refuse. Some of them have the opportunity to learn a trade. Instead, they refuse. Some of them have the opportunity to work in big companies where they will make ends meet. Instead, they refuse. So my dear brothers and sisters, learn to make your bed. Invest in yourself from a tender age. By the time you invest in yourself from your tender age, you will go far in life. Now, number three, drink water first thing. hydration boosts your energy. Hydration tends to boost your energy. So always learn to drink enough of water. Well, come on, sometimes I used to imagine how some people can go on for hours without drinking water. You are hurting yourself. If possible, every 10 minutes or every 20 minutes, take a glass of water. By the time you take, by the time you have much water in your system, then digestion will take place very fast. Digestion of food which you have eaten. One thing with water is that it's it brings about digestion of food quicker. So learn to take enough water. Always take enough water. I could assure you, drinking enough water is not also detrimental to your health. Drinking less water is not also detrimental to your health. It will also boost your energy. Staying hydrated alone will help your body system. This is very, very important. So always stay hydrated. This will help you in a long run. Now let's look at the next item. Plan your day and avoid last minute chaos. Most human beings, most people to say, one thing drawing them aback most times is that they don't plan their day. They'll just wake up, and after waking up, any activity they lay their hands off, then they'll start doing it. For you to see an improvement, for you to see a change in your activities, learn to plan your daily activities. By the time you plan your daily activities, my dear brothers and sisters, I could assure you that you won't have any problem. So plan your daily activities. This is also very, very important. It will help and assist you to avoid last minute chaos. What did I mean by last minute chaos? That stress that you are to pass through, that stress you are to go through in rushing to perform a task, in rushing one thing that you are expected to do, you will avoid it easily. This is why it is very, very important. It will help you to avoid last minute chaos. So always plan your day. Don't just wake up and because anything that you see, you lay your hands on it. You might achieve some of your goals, but the main one might not be actually achieved. This is very, very important. So my dear brothers and sisters, plan your day, and I could assure you that it will help you to avoid last minute chaos. Now let's look at the next item on the list. Dress well. Dress well. Confidence starts with appearance. Some of the reasons why some people you see today are not confident in themselves is that even the way they look, it has nothing to write home about. So for you to have confidence in yourself, you will need to improve in your appearance. The way you appear also matters a lot. That is what most people don't know. The way you look also matters very, very well. So for you to boost your confidence, you will need to dress well. You will need to start improving your dressing. This is also very, very important, because by the time you dress shabbily, by the time you dress anyhow, that confidence will not be there. So improve in your dressing. By the time you improve in your dressing, you won't have any problem. You won't have any problem. So my dear brothers and sisters, improve your dressing. It will go a long way in boosting your confidence. This is of paramount importance. Build confidence, develop confidence. Confidence doesn't come overnight, so you will need to build and develop your confidence by yourself. If you are waiting on anybody to come and help you develop your confidence, then you are missing a lot. All you have to do is to improve your dressing. You to imagine putting on good clothes. Imagine you just wearing something nice. It will help to boost your confidence. So one of the way of boosting your confidence is by dressing well, because your dressing also matters a whole lot. Now let's quickly look at the next item on the list. Use the 2 minutes rule. Use the 2 minutes rule. Some of you might not really know what the 2 minutes rule is all about. The 2 minutes rule states that you should perform your small tasks first. Those tasks that are very light, those tasks that are very, very simple. The 2 minutes rule states that you should divide your tasks based on their complexity from the lightest one and to the hard one. So do your the task that is very light, the easy task first before going to the harder ones. Even in life, this will also help you. Your long-term and short-term goals. Plan and accomplish and do your short-term goals first. By the time you are able to achieve your short-term goals first, then proceed to the long-term goals. But by the time you didn't even plan each of them, you will end up focusing more energy on your long-term goals, which will take a very long period of time before you could achieve it. But by the time your short-term goals, those ones that are visible within a very short period of time, those ones that you'll be able to achieve them, by the time you do those ones first, you will see things will be very, very easy for you. Things will be very, very okay for you. This is very, very important. Now let's look at the next item on the list. Smile often. Smile often. By the time you smile, it gives you a mood change. This is what most people don't know, and even the ones who know it are hiding it from you. Research and experiments even shows that those who smile tend to live longer than those who always squeeze their face, those that you will never see smile on their face. So research and experiment has proven this. Those who smile, you will tend to they tend to live long. They tend to live longer than those who don't. This is very, very important. You take this into consideration and have this at the back of your mind. Learn to smile. Smiling will boost your mood. Smiling will boost your mood. By the time you always tight your face, you too have you will look somehow. So my dear, always smile. Always smile. By the time you smart, by the time you smile, it will go a long way in helping you. This is why the importance of smiling cannot be overemphasized. Even research, science have proven that from their experiment and research, they have seen that those who smile tend to live longer than those who don't smile, than those who always have a squeeze on their face, than those who don't smile. This is very, very important. Smile, smile, smile. Now let's quickly look at the next item on the list. Learn to say no. Protect your time and energy. It is not any deal that you say yes to. Before you accept any deal, before you accept anything, sit down and analyze this thing. It is not everything you say yes to. Learn to protect your time and energy. Learn to protect your time and energy. Any deal you notice that it is taking more of your time and energy and you are not earning enough profit for you, reconsider that deal again. So learn to save your time and energy. By the time you save your time and energy, it will go a long way in helping you. Any deal that is taking more of your time and energy, at least it should reward you and pay you handsomely. Because this time, once it's gone, it is gone and gone forever. It can't come back again. This is a reason why most old people around are suffering today. Most of our parents are suffering today because when they were young, when they have the strength, they use it and work and work and work. That work that they were doing as at then was taking a whole lot from them. It was taking their time and energy, and the reward that they were having for it was very, very little. This is why most of them, even at their 60s, they are 80, they can't even boast of a house of their own. So don't make the same mistakes that they have made. Don't make the same mistakes that our parents, our forefathers have already made. This is very, very important. You take it into consideration. Don't make the same mistakes that our parents have made. Anything that is taking your time should be able to reward you handsomely, because time, they say, is precious. Your time is even more precious than diamond. So any deal that you are accepting, it should favor you. Any deal that will eat your time and energy, that deal should be able to reward you handsomely for it. because once gone, it cannot be retrieved. Now let's quickly look at the next item on the list. Carry cash and control your spending. Control your spending. The best time you have to invest is not when you are in your 50s, in your 40s. From a young age, in your 20s, is the time you should do more in investing. By the time you invest in assets, real estate, and some other thing, by the time you are making all these investments, it will go a very long way in helping you. So that when you cross over to your 60s, your 80s, by then, when your energy is down, but if you are no longer as active the way you used to be again, you won't have problems and issues. So from your young age, you need to start the work. You need to control your spending now that you are very, very young. This is very, very good and will help you. From your young age, you need to control your habit of spending. Stop spending on things that are not necessary. Stop spending extravagantly. Spend on necessities. Have a controlled spending. By the time you have a controlled spending, it will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. I've seen so many people who during their young age invest. And when these people invested, they are reaping the fruits of their labor today. And all these people who were able to invest are now reaping the fruits of their labor today. This is very, very important. This is of paramount importance. Those who invested, those who are able to invest today are seeing the result. One thing most people don't know is that there is a time in your life where money will be coming, where money will be trooping in. Money will be coming. So it is now left for you that time that money is coming, for you to invest and use this money wisely. So that when you go to the other side, when that time comes, when money is no longer coming again, then you will start eating from your investments. You will start eating from the wealth you have already built over time. But by the time you keep on spending all the money that is coming to you now, believing more will come. No one is praying for money not to come. But there is a time in everyone's life where everything will seem special, where everything will be working on well, where everything will be going on as planned, when this money will be coming in troops. So it is that moment of your life that you should sit down and think. It is that moment of your life that you should put in the effort in investing. Don't invest in anyhow thing. Sit down and think. Invest in something that is meaningful. Invest in something that in 100 years time to come, that thing will still be producing money, that thing will still be yielding profits for you. Invest in things that even after your death, your children will benefit from you. Invest in something that can lead to translational wealth, that your children, children, they will come and benefit from this. And I could assure you, if you are able to do this, you will go far in life. This brings me to my other point, why you should have good friends around you. Majority of the persons you see today suffering, who have not achieved so much thing in life, if you really check their life, you will see that there is a question mark. Check the people around them, check their friends, check the environment they live. You will observe that these have nothing to write home about. So surround yourself with people who think the way you think. Surround yourself with people who have the same mind as you do. By the time you do this, I could assure you, these people that you have around you, they will help in building you and lifting you up. They will give you good advice that will be helpful to you. Don't surround yourself with people who don't think the same way as you think. Always make sure that you surround yourself with people who knows what they are doing. Always make sure that you surround yourself with people who knows what they are doing. And I could assure you, you will go far, very, very far in life. Another thing again is the environment you live. The environment you live also have an influence in you. Most people don't know this. If you live in an environment where there are so many olosho, so many people, so many prostitutes around, and you live in that same environment, your spirit alone should be able to tell you that this environment is not good for you. This environment will pollute your spirit. By the time you live in that kind of environment, one day, you will surely succumb to the pressure. You can imagine you are passing now. One olosho will just arm you, will just eye you, give you a smile. You didn't answer her. The next day again you pass, they will smile at you, winks at you, shake bum bum for you. You will see pass again. For how long will you keep on enduring that? For how long will you continue without succumbing to the pressure from this set of people? That is where I'm going. So the environment you live also have impacts on you. The environment you live also go a long way to affect you. If you live in an environment where there are drunkards, womanizers, disease from that environment, because come rain comes shine. One day you yourself, you will also succumb to the pressure. You will also succumb to these things. This is why you should be very, very mindful and careful of the environment you live. So having said that, we are moving to the next item on my list. Use alarm and reminder. Use alarm and reminders. It is not everything that you can remember. It is not everything that your memory can hold. This is why you should use alarm and reminders. By the time you use alarm and reminder, it will make your day-to-day transactions, your day-to-day activities streamless. So setting alarms and reminders go a long way in helping you. It will, one thing this does is that when you set reminders for each event that is to take place, that it should hold in your life, this will help you a lot. This will go a long way in reminding you, because most times you will observe that you are tired. You might even forget some of the important things which you have to do. But by the time you are able to set reminders for these things, it will go a very long way in helping you. This is very, very important. So take note of it. Make reminders, set reminders for your day-to-day activities. By the time you set reminders for these activities, it will make your activities seamless. It will make that which you are trying to accomplish easy for you, because it is not everything that you can remember. It is not everything that you will remember. This is very, very important. So my dear, take note of it. Now let's quickly look at the next item on my list. Take time. Take time and breathe. Stay calm and take a deep breath. Most time we have been overshadowed with our activity that will no longer have time for ourselves. Most time we don't actually have time for ourselves because our day-to-day activities have overshadowed us. We are walking up and down, here and there, hustling, just trying to make ends meet, that we don't really have time to calm ourselves. So try to take time. Plan to create time that you can take a deep breath. Create time for relaxation for yourself. Life is not all about work. After working, what next? This is why you'll notice that most men grow old very fast. Because you will see a man, he will go to work as early as 7 a.m. in the morning to come back by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. in the night. Now tell me, which time will this man have for his or herself? Which time will this woman have for his or herself? This relates with my first point. Any work that is consuming your time or your energy, it should reward you handsomely for it, because these are the two most precious assets you have as a youth. The two most precious assets you have as a youth is your time and energy. So always or matter all your schedules, or matter all your activities, always try to create time for relaxation. Always try to create time for yourself. This is very, very important and cannot be overemphasized. Try to create time for yourself. Have time to calm down. Have time for relaxation. Having said this, let's move to the next item on my list. Write things down. Your memory is not perfect, so write things down. Most people believe so much in their memory. Most people believe so much that they don't actually need to write. But in the long run, is this sustainable? Of course, the answer is absolutely no. So write things down. Learn to write things down. By the time you write things down, you will see the beauty of it. I might just be saying it, you might just be hearing it. It might not really make sense to you, but I who have tried it, I really achieved and gained so much from it. So my dear brothers and sisters, write things down, because your memory isn't perfect. There are some most important things which you might forget. There are some important budgets which you might not take into consideration. This is very, very important. So my dear brothers and sisters, write things down. No matter how least important that thing is, write it down. By the time you write it down, you'll come back and thank me later. Now let's look at the next item on my list. Use undo send. Use undo send. It will save you from email mistakes. Use undo send. It will save you from email mistakes. So use undo send. It will save you from email mistake. Most people tend to make mistakes while chatting, while sending and receiving messages. The most important part is that most of these people, even after typing what they want to say, they don't cross-check to see if all their grammars, if all their sentences are correct. If you have been doing it, then you are missing it. Learn to check your messages. So always check your messages to make sure that they are intact before sending them. This will go a very long way to help you and assist you. Always check that message that you are about to send. If possible, and if you have already made a mistake in sending that message, then come back and edit it if possible. Come back and edit it. If you have already made the mistake of sending it, then come back and edit it. This is also very, very important. This will save you from a lot of mistakes and many more. This will save you. Okay, my people, thanks for taking our time to watch this video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. 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 Living sing like never before. Leave her phone. No go there. So. See the people singing, singing. That was the one. Won't be all energy for the main eat. Oje. Yeah, go for it. In the hot in Kubani.
Yeah, but I come out na video. Na video dey do.
I don't finish the video.
Wetin? I will go. Speak. Eh? Save your face, you. No worry, I'll collect for you in my own.